Hi everyone, in this short video, we are going to see how you can provide a secure access to DocumentDB or MongoDB database with the help of the CyberArk Zero Standing Privilege Access approach. So let's get started. So as a first step, what I did, I went to the AWS DocumentDB service. So I spin off one of the DocumentDB cluster. So you can see this is what my cluster endpoint looks like. And by default, it will ask you to create a strong account. For strong account, my username is DocumentDB. So this is the first step, what I did. Second step, you have to spin off a connector as well. So this is what my DPA database connector is. For this connector, I'm using AWS EC2 service. So these are the two steps what you have to perform on the AWS side. Then you will come onto the CyberArk side. On the CyberArk side, so you have to onboard your strong account into the privilege cloud. So this is what my safe name is. So I name it as DocumentDB MongoDB. Same thing goes for platform. My username is DocumentDB. So this is what my address is. This is what you have to do on the privilege cloud side. On the DPA side, what we have to do as one of the critical steps is we have to create a policy. So here I created a policy for my MongoDB. The policy name is next. So if I click on next, so this is what I choose, MongoDB. And then what I'm trying to do here, I'm trying to provide the permissions for the read write any database and the cluster monitor permissions. So this is what I did. In terms of the member, I added this particular user as a member. Access window is like the session length is going to be 2 hours and the idle time is going to be 10 minutes. So this is what we have to do. So now let's see how does the user experience is going to look like. We have to go to the connection guidance page. I'm going to select database. We are going to select MongoDB as a zero standing privileges. I'm going to download my CA certificate. And here in the address, so we are going to go to our Elastic cluster, DocumentDB cluster. I'm going to paste it here. So client certificate path and full certificate path, I'm going to keep it blank as it is. I'm going to copy this entire string. For this particular demonstration, I'm going to use Mongo Compass as my client utility. Again, you can use whatever utility you want. So here, so this is what my utility is. So we are going to create a new connection. So I'm going to copy and paste the string here. We are going to remove this Mongo shell. So here in the SSL connection, so we are going to select a file, the certificate authority we just downloaded. That's called proxy_full_chain. For this particular MongoDB, so what it leverage upon? It leverage upon a client certificate-based authentication. What we are going to do, we are going to go to the MFA caching and go to the MongoDB X509 client authentication. We are going to download this. So it got downloaded, certificate 6. So that's pretty much what you have to do. Let's click on connect button. It takes around 15 to 20 seconds. So I will pause this video and then we will come back again. So we got connected to our Mongo database. So here you can see all the different databases. So what we can try to do, we can try to create a new one. Here we are going to say ZSP access. ZSP access. So let's create a new database. So the new database has been created. So here, let's try to drop this database. So we are going to drop this database. Okay, so here it is complaining about the user doesn't have the sufficient privileges. So this is how the user experience is going to look like. Now, as a next step, what we are going to do, we are going to disconnect and then we are going to see what all information has been captured by the CyberArk audit service behind the scenes. So here I'm going to quit. So as a next step, we are going to go to the CyberArk audit service. So it takes a couple of seconds for audit to get appeared. So I will pause this video and we will come back after 60 seconds. Here, so this is the session. So here you can see access method is JIT. If I click on the session, so you are able to see the internal session ID. This is the target. Access method is your JIT. And this is the user got created on the fly. And then we are using this MongoDB database. So here, if I go to the command, so one of the things we were trying to do is we were trying to create a ZSP access database, and then behind the scenes collection and all these things got created as well. So this is how the user experience is going to look like. So thanks a lot, everyone, for watching this short video.